ameniingia vibaya. Hiyo ameniingia vibaya. Ndio naanza.
Okay, I withdraw. Pole.
Gen Zs have names like Whitney, Brandon. A real president has to have a name like Oparanya.
Mike the one. Don't worry, there are some handsome men on Mike's side. He's also very distracted.
Yeah.
It's an equal fight. So you're arguing that it is indeed time for a Gen Z president. So we're going to have your opening statements, starting with you, Maina. Please, proceed.
Thank you so much for having me, Bashir. Thank you, fellow Kenyans, for coming to this debate. And thank you one person who's clapping. And am I allowed to say fuck everyone else? I think that would be the Gen Z thing to say. Yeah, so fuck you guys if you're not clapping right now, because it's time for a Gen Z president. Yes. My name is Maina Munene, and I am a Gen Z.
Watu sio wajinga bana. Watu sio wajinga.
Please ignore the hairline, just focus. I identify as a Gen Z. And my pronouns are nil/returns.
That is highly debatable. That is highly debatable. But okay,
but as a Gen Z, I'm here to just prove to everyone that it's time for a Gen Z president. And I'll start by saying that a Gen Z president will reduce the expenditure and cut off all unnecessary expenses from the government. And I know what you're asking yourselves, how will a Gen Z person do that? Because a Gen Z person is single. So there will be no unnecessary allocation to the offices of the first ladies and the second ladies. Yeah. Thank you. The worst a Gen Z can do is have an office of the first side chick. And I know what you're thinking. That's wastage. But the women and the ladies in this room will agree with me that no one understands the tribulations of women in Kenya than side chicks. And that's why a Gen Z president having an office of the side chick will help women and also reduce wastage. Would we rather have an office of the side chick or an office of faith diplomats? The choice is very clear.
The side chicks agree.
A Gen Z president will inspire hope. A young, youthful leader that this country deserves. Haven't we gotten tired of all these old men being presidents of this country? Having to drink Uji Power and Mukombero in State House just to get a mere erection. Aren't we tired of presidents with diabetes and high blood pressure? Don't we as a country deserve to have a president who has a young kid and raise them in the gardens of State House? They'll probably grow up and become a drunkard and an addict. But don't we deserve the right to up another young kid's life? Don't we deserve to have a young brat raised by our taxes? That is why we need a Gen Z president. A Gen Z president will take risks that have never been taken in this country. Think about it. What if we converted all the state lodges and state houses into clubs and bars? Hell, we can lease all these state lodges to Quiver. We can have Quiver Sagana. Quiver Mtito Wandei. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, Kenyans who are hardworking can go and drink at these joints. And that way, we will make money. And Quiver will continue laundering. Sorry, this is... Yeah, that was not on the script. That one was not on the script. I have to confess. Would you rather, ladies and gentlemen, pay faith diplomats or meme lords? Under a Gen Z president, ladies and gentlemen, we would never have an instance where the undersea cable that brings internet to Kenya being chewed by a shark suspiciously. Not having internet in this country under a Gen Z president would lead to a state of emergency. The military would be on the streets to find out what's wrong with the internet. Why are the internet speeds low? And that, my friends, is the power of having a Gen Z president. Yeah, you can clap, huh? Thank you. We've been led, ladies and gentlemen, by people who don't understand our problems. Like mental health problems. Don't we agree that's a huge problem in this country? I can see a lot of depressed faces in this room tonight. And we can blame that on having leaders who do not understand us. With a Gen Z president, mental health will be an important issue in that governance. Think about communication for a moment. Wouldn't you like a press conference where the president is live on TikTok? You know? Wouldn't you want a State of the Nation address that can fit in an Instagram reel? 1 minute, 30 seconds, tunajua shida zetu, we are good. We know we are as a country. Thank you for letting us know, Mr. or Mrs. President, we are good. That's what a Gen Z president will give us, ladies and gentlemen. They say modern problems require modern solutions. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, our foreign policy sucks. Our foreign policy is Manyaru and Shash. A Gen Z president will make sure that foreign zote za Juja ziko in check and everyone is getting baked. The right amount of baking. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, keep it going for Maina Munene. Those are very touching and compelling points about why we should have a Gen Z president. Especially considering it's coming from a millennial, but very, you can tell he hangs around with his nephews.
I said I identify as a Gen Z.
Gen Z is a vibe.
Nil/returns.
All right, and now arguing against there being a Gen Z president, we have the one and only Mike, the one. Take it away.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Usually I would start on a light note, but first of all, I just want to tell all of you, shame on you for uploading half of that nonsense. Shame on each one of you. But it seems my opponent, Maina, is charming this crowd, which tells me the standards are really, really low. It's all right.
No personal attacks. Don't attack the audience. Don't. Remember, there is voting afterwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do not need a Gen Z president. Who is a president? Google defines a president as the leader of a republic. What do you think about when you think about a leader of a republic? A real president has to have a name that exudes strength, a name that exudes reverence. Gen Zs don't have these names. Gen Zs have names like Whitney, Brandon. A real president has to have a name like Oparanya. That's a true president, all right? When you hear that name, you know we are not around. We have a president, all right? Think about a female Gen Z president coming back from France like, Aki guy, uliona Macron. What kind of garbage is that? Your emotions need to be in check. Let's talk about whether they are qualified or not. For you to be president, you need to have at least 2 presidential diseases: high cholesterol or diabetes. These diseases are very presidential. I don't know why you're laughing. They will keep the president on his toes. What's the alternative for a Gen Z disease? Herpes. That is a shameful disease. We are sticking with high cholesterol and diabetes. Yeah. What will a Gen Z president be doing on their day-to-day? Think about this, yeah? I'll give you an example. A real president will spend their spare time writing memoirs. You know, historical books. I'll give you an example. President Obama, Dreams of My Father. Beautiful book. Gen Zs will spend their time opening YouTube channels and having skincare routines. We cannot have this. Imagine a Gen Z coming on your YouTube like, hey guys, join me. This is my outfit of the day as I go for bipartisan talks with Museveni. We don't need to see that on the internet. Down with a Gen Z president. It will not happen. Down with a Gen Z president. Gen Z. I don't know a single Gen Z who is not grappling with severe mental health issues. Every last one of them has an issue. They are struggling with a purpose. They don't have a purpose. Unakasirika bure ndugu yangu. Ndio tunaanza.
Usiingie personal. Usiingie personal. Moderator.
Ladies and gentlemen, leave the moderator alone.
Points are getting made. Unajua siwezi.
You need a president who's not grappling with mental health issues. A president who will commit to the job. A Gen Z president will leave the job and start saying things like, I'm focusing on myself. I want to be a DJ. Who needs this?
Finya.
Afinya kabisa. And talk about the mode of dress. I'm looking at some of you here. You're dressed nicely. I won't go there. It's a cheap one. I won't go there. Because I need you. I need the votes. Once you voted, who knows? Anyway, the mode of dress. You need a president who looks regal. Properly dressed. A nice pantsuit if you are... We're in millennial. This is a youth. This is not even a millennial. So the president has to dress button-up shirt. Wear something nice, presentable. I don't know if you people have noticed. Crocs and sweats have a choke on our Gen Z. It's nothing but Crocs and sweats. We cannot have this for a president. Surely we cannot. On issues of communication. Communication is very important. Why is communication important? Because people speak the way they think. Think about a Gen Z president about to sign a bill into law, looking at the legislators who brought the bill and telling them, Aki guy, this bill is not giving. Who needs that kind of communication? Is that presidential? Yes or no? Thank you so much. I see you're following. I did not have a lot of hope after his performance, but I see you've redeemed yourselves. Not me, you. Ladies and gentlemen, as I close, before my standing ovation, let me talk about issues diplomacy. What is diplomacy? Extending an olive branch, reaching out, telling your neighbor, let's talk. Gen Z cannot do this effectively. Gen Z cannot do this effectively. My opponent right here, his name is Maish. I asked him before he came on, how come I could not get through to you? He looked at me and said, ndugu yangu ulikula block kitambo. Gen Z will block you if you have an opposing view. This is not real diplomacy. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, one more time for Mike the One. That was an amazing performance, man. That was I can feel the heat in this room, man. That was I'm praying for you, my brother. I hope. Woo. So, Maina Mnene, you've had Mike's. He's even sweating, my brother. This is a serious business.
You have to put bad ideas where they belong.
He has
Yeah, to the
presidential
ground.
diseases.
Okay. Hypertension.
The
fine,
presidential,
it's
better
fine.
than herpes.
You're one disease away from qualifying to presidency. It's okay, it's fine.
Thank you.
So you've had his points, you've had his. So here's your chance to poke holes in each other's points, right? So I'm gonna start with you. I see you've scribbled a few things there. Attack.
Thank you. First of all, my opponent has proven to be worthy. But Mike said that Gen Zs have names that are unpresidential. And I think that's a bit disrespectful. Because we have names across generations that are unpresidential. Like Raila Odinga, you know. Is Raila a Gen Z? Is that name presidential? It's time for a Gen Z president. Thank you, one person clapping and everyone else. Yeah.
Huyu utafungiwa uende na yeye nyumbani.
He also said that a Gen Z president would quit being president to focus on themselves. Isn't that a good thing? Yeah. Why cling on to power when you clearly need to be somewhere in Sugoi meditating?
I just like to remind you before you continue that as a collective we don't offer legal representation. Whatever you say here is we are not associated
So
with the views of.
That's very. Thank you for letting me know. But I have one thing to say. Ruto must go. However, let's normalize focusing on ourselves. And this should come from the top to the bottom. Not bottom up. Thank you.
I thought she was a distraction. What's?
She has been converted. Eh? He also said that the language of Gen Zs is not giving. And I just want to remind my opponent that some bills are not giving. He also said that a Gen Z president would block all their opponents. Would you rather they kill them?
I think it's your turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, have all your fun. Cooler heads have to prevail. Cooler heads will have to prevail.
Is that why you are sweating, to cool your head?
Sasa ameniingia vibaya. Hiyo ameniingia vibaya. Ndio naanza.
Okay, I withdraw. Pole. Ni sawa.
Ameniingia vibaya hiyo.
Honorable members.
Ladies and gentlemen, my opponent, he said, hold on. Don't rush the old man. Don't dare.
I thought you had better attention span, my brother. That's
We tulia, wewe una debate wewe. Ladies and gentlemen, my opponent said we will have fun press conferences. Think about the logic there. Fun press conferences. Fun and press conference are two words that don't belong in the same sentence. No one was ever bored and woke up and said, hey, acha ni watch press conference. This is not possible. They sound sweet, but you're lying. Ladies and gentlemen, he spoke of a mental health holiday. A holiday to focus on people's mental health. This one does not pass the sniff test for me. I know Kenyans well. Every holiday you get, you use it to drink and fornicate. This holiday will just pile the mental health issues.
Isn't that working on your mental health?
No. You will not have an extra holiday to fornicate and drink. I know you. I see your faces. This will not happen.
That's the voice
Excuse
of a
me,
man
sir.
who will not
Excuse me.
get laid. Stop projecting.
Tunaenda nyote, si wote tunaenda nyumbani peke yetu, tulia. Ladies and gentlemen, he mentioned a ministry of sherehe. You look like refined people. I cannot assume. Some of you can swing either way, I don't know. You look very refined. How long can we dance to Anguka Nayo and TikToker? Is this real music? Cooler heads will have to prevail. Scream all you want. Real music is Marvin Gaye, the classics. These are the kind of things we want to listen to. You will not sell us the idea of Anguka Nayo. Thank you.
All right. That was a very fiery exchange. I was still sweating, so that box of tissues for the loser, just I think he can use it right now. Anyway, we are off to the quick fire segment. So I'm going to ask a couple of questions, and you guys are going to come up with answers, right?
Thank you, sir.
So the first question is, what is the Gen Z national anthem?
The Gen Z national anthem, I think, is Mwaki by Zab and Sophia Nzao. Now the mirror.
Shame on you and you. I mean, seriously. You sang along to that one also. Some of you cannot be redeemed. You cannot be rescued, some of you.
All right.
How about Geri Nengi?
How about your way out of this? How about all you want?
Okay. Let's move on to the next question. What will the speaker be called in a Gen Z government?
Guy for Mike. Or Shuri for Mike.
Maybe John M. Badi.
Otero wa parliament.
Karen Mtamu. I like.
On to the third question. What will be the first thing a Gen Z president will tweet?
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Niko State House kamini na madem.
Mwalimu wa maths, hapa ni wapi? Hapa ni wapi?
Wekeni namba niwaekeza cabbage.
Okay.
100 retweets niwaeke location.
All right, and off to the last question. What's a catchy Gen Z campaign slogan?
It's giving change.
Kaende sana.
See, we do the thing 2027, ama? Go that 2027. Yeah, and if I'm running as the Gen Z, Mabadi na Maina. Mabadi na Maina!
I don't know why people who are not baddies are clapping. I don't know. Why are men clapping for that? That's very weird. Sir, you have a wife. Relax. You're not a baddie. Anyway, now you've listened to both their presentations. You've heard their points. And now I'm going to give them a chance to give you that final push. All right? So this is your chance to woo the audience to come to your side. So I'm going to start with you. Take it away.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Kenyans, I was going to do a profound conclusion to this debate until my opponent here came and trash-talked Anguka Nayo. This man said that is not music, but that is the greatest kind of music of our generation. It's revolutionary music. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever danced to Anguka Nayo, my appeal is just one. Let's Anguka with this tonight. And and last but not least, Mabadi na minor. Mabadi na minor. Mabadi na minor. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Long live Kenya!
All right. That was very touching, very touching. Again, Anguka Nayo. So, Mike the one.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Minor, that was very touching. I almost shed a tear. That was moving.
But you guys are opponents. Wait, hey. What?
What? This nigga is gay.
In true old man fashion, ladies and gentlemen, if I lose this debate, I intend to go for maandamano. No, I'm kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important debate. We need to realize we are at a crossroads, all right? We need to realize some of the things that are important in this world. Is it screaming? Is it shouting? Is it backing nonsense ideas? All right? Is it following a bald man with a suit? A snake oil salesman? It's not. Please look for substance. Thank you very much.
Woo! Okay. I felt that one on behalf of every bald man with a suit here selling snake oil. Oh, it's just you. Okay.
You're supposed to be impartial, man.
I am. Trust me. So, guys, you've listened to their points. You've listened to their arguments. You've listened to their appeals. And now the power lies in your hands to decide whether we need a Gen Z president or we don't need a Gen Z president. So, guys, remember the rules are very simple. If I put my hands over this steaming head over here, you're gonna scream. If I put my hands over this bald head over here, you're gonna make noise for him, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for... Okay.
Hawa ni watu wangu, don't try them. Don't try my people, please.
Amekuja na goons.
Sema hiyo jina.
You have goons.
Kwani were you killed in the protest?
I want to be protected.
Sema jina ya kiongozi yao.
So I'll do this again. I'm sorry.
Go that tena.
I'm sorry. So guys, if you believe that Mike the One won this debate, make some noise for Mike the One. All right.
How many goons, eh? Just so you know.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you believe that Maina na Mabadi na Maina won this debate, make some noise for Maina Munene.
Hata ukiongezea saa ya kuscream, bado hesabu ni ile ile.
It's okay. It's okay. I think there's a clear winner. So just word of advice. This is what happens when you lose the fornicators and drunkards in the room.
I should have known better. Should have known better.
So guys, one more time for the winner of this debate, Maina Munene. All right, one more time for Mike the One. All right. So guys, thank you so much for the heated debate. You can leave the floor. Thank you. Give it up for them as they leave. Great job.